How could an entire panel of an aircraft just rip off like this? To get some clues, let's first see what the hell a door plug even is. Door plugs are essentially structural and cosmetic covers for empty door frames. They are options for the 737-9 plane when an airline is purchasing the aircraft. If the customer wants a higher maximum occupancy, they can take the option to have a functional door installed in this door frame. This is because the number of passengers allowed in an aircraft is linked to how many emergency exits there are. If they chose for a lower occupancy, they can opt for a door plug, as Alaska Airways did. The door plug is not a functional door. It, as the name would suggest, simply plugs the doorway with a door-shaped plug. You can tell them apart from the outside as they have full-sized windows, where actual doors have smaller windows. On the inside of the plane, you can't tell that the door frame is there, as the panels look the same as any other panel. This allows a standard row of seats to be installed in this location. Deactivating this exit reduces the max occupancy of the 737-9 from 230 people to 189. If an airline later decides to increase the occupancy and operate more like a budget airline, like say Ryanair, where seats are placed closer together, they can later install a fully functional door in this location. It was this door plug that ripped out of the plane, and the photos of the aftermath are quite confusing. There was remarkably little damage to the plane. These are stop pads, and they are designed to take the load of pressurization from the cabin pressure, interfacing with the stop fittings on the door plug. Had the door been truly blown off, you would expect these to be damaged, but they look very much intact. Down here are hinges and straps that allow the door to open at about 15 degrees during maintenance. And at the top and bottom corners of the door plug are guide track roller pins that slide into guide tracks in the door frame, before being secured in place by locking bolts, one in each guide track. For the door to open, it would have to move downwards past these locking bolts. The door was found on Monday, 3 days after the incident, and it too seems to be in remarkably good shape. This to me suggests that either the fasteners attaching the plug to the aircraft fractured, or they were improperly installed. Perhaps the incorrect bolt was used, they were under-tightened, or missing altogether. And indeed, early reports from industry insiders at United and Alaska Airlines are stating that they have found improperly tightened fasteners on several aircraft, which would make a lot of sense for how clean the brakes look. So, who's at fault here?